hey, you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey, off the juice, gotta be got your man.
What's up, boys? I haven't done one of these in years. You guys remember the old Donnie when I used to do videos like this all the time? Anyway, I posted on my Instagram, ask me a question about anything, literally anything. And we're gonna answer them live. Also, my Black Rifle coffee came in. No, I'm not sponsored, but if you guys wanna reach out to them for me and say, yo, you should really sponsor DwkVideos, he's almost at 100K, that'd be dope. You think if I like just take enough photos next to this thing on my Instagram, they'll end up sponsoring me? Product placement I'm not paid for. Off the juice, coding got me tripping. First one, and we're coming off strong. Matthew said, what's your view on transgender service members? I literally could care so much less about what's in your pants, dog. No opposition said, what should a young HN be doing to pick up third? Your boy might let Chief hit for the crow. That's a good plan. That's a solid plan. Honestly, you gotta play the game, and I'm starting to hate the game. If you guys don't know what the game is in the Navy, it's the eval game. You gotta like sell cupcakes and be a part of associations that no one is actually interested in. They're only joining to put it on their brag sheet, which eventually goes on their eval. We stray farther and farther away from God. Four Eyes said, are you gonna do Austin's battle bunker? Dude, I told them tons of times, I'll do it. Me and Austin have like 3 or 4 videos together. I just don't know if I'm famous enough. Like, Austin blew up, man. I'm so insignificant to him, he forgot all about his homie. Brandon said, what happens to your wife and dog if you get ship duty? They just go to the local area. I won't be living on the ship. I mean, if I'm deployed, it'd be like I'm deployed regularly. You wanna know what happened last time I was deployed on a ship? My wife was in San Diego in the same apartment we were living in anyway with my dog. It does suck. For them. I gotta go to a bunch of different countries. Sucks for me too, babe. Charlie said, have you ever seriously thought about being a SEAL? No. Yo, I never got that. On my YouTube, people will ask me in live streams, why don't you want to be a SEAL? Why don't you want to try to be a SEAL? It's like, why the fuck would I want to be a SEAL? Like, that's just one job out of like hundreds. Like, I get you think that's cool as fuck. I personally don't. IPAP versus IDC, which route is better? Civilian. That was by Mist Nicole. Luke said, how comfortable are bunks on ships? So at first they suck ass, but then you get so numb to them in the middle of the ocean when you start rocking and shit and everything's all cold. Bro, you can sleep in that shit forever. It sucks having to wake up for muster. Harlot said, have I ever worked with British forces and what's the main difference between UK and US? Well, I guess the main difference is the Boston Tea Party. Take that L. Also, no, I haven't really worked with British forces. When I was on an SP MAGTAV to United Arab Emirates, it's where like Dubai and Fujairah is. There were like British forces on the same base. It's not like I interacted with them though. Paula said, what type of tricks can your dog do? My dog legally is missing a chromosome. When I bring him into the dog park, by law, I have to disclose to everyone there, hey, my dog has a disease. Will you please let him play with yours?
You leave him alone.
That bubba. Dagan said, what branch would you switch to if you had no choice? Air Force or Marines? Josiah said, what harsh truths do you prefer to ignore? That ultimately life is kind of meaningless and no impact you had a greater impact in the universe. Because when you think about it, we're just a small planet in our galaxy with tons of different planets, right? So let's say if I were to die today, some random dude in Ohio wouldn't care. Also, some dude across the world, like in Kenya, definitely wouldn't care. So you're telling me I'm the small grain of rice in the US, which is a smaller grain of rice in the world, which is a small grain of rice in our galaxy with all the other planets, which then in our universe has multiple thousands, maybe millions of other galaxies with their own planets, their own little sub-communities on those planets. And realistically, there's nothing you could do in your lifetime that's truly meaningful in the greater impact of the universe. Unless you believe in a higher calling, which great. Sometimes you just get in that dark thought of like, nothing really matters. Which is also a good thought, because I guess you could do whatever you want at that point, because truly there are no consequences, because your greatest consequence would just be death. I'm not giving you guys ideas. Black Rifle Company. Give into your darkness and end. Are they gonna sue me? Black Rifle, bro, come on. Come on. It works for both. I literally drink your coffee. This could not be a better duo. We could not be a better duos partner. Let me sell out. Please let me sell out. Ian said, are you still in the Navy? That I am. Matthew said, as a Greenside Corpsman, do you get to do any infantry stuff? So if you go Greenside, you can be with 4 different elements. Command element, which is like a headquarters. You could be with Division, Wing, or MLG, Marine Logistics Group, MARDIV, or air combat element. If you are with MARDIV and you're a line corpsman, then yes, you get to do infantry stuff. You're Basically like a grunt. A grunt who does medicine. Chew Man said, how many men has Nikki kissed? Definitely above 20. Nikki is definitely a bottom when you think about it. Nikki for sure is a bottom. He would be the most bottomest bottom there is. Emma said, if you could teach any high school subject, what would it be? I'm glad you asked, Emma, because that's actually one of my plans after the military. Of course, we're talking about making our own businesses and stuff, but I've always had this dream of coaching high school wrestling. And to be a coach, normally you have to be a teacher at the school. So of course I would either be a health teacher or just the school nurse, which both of them would be probably skate. I'd probably be chilling in my room bullshitting. And then after school, I'd get to body some teenagers who think they're tough. Slam Jam said, how did you like your assignment while in San Diego? San Diego is the shit, man. Get San Diego. Put San Diego on your orders list right now. What are your plans for life after the Navy? Like I said, high school wrestling coach and or open up our own coffee shop. Cess G said, I'd like to think piece on the fundamental differences between Cheez-Its and Cheese Nips. The fuck are Cheese Nips? Are those triangle things? No, those are bugles. Jose said, what is an anime that you can watch over and over without getting tired of it? Definitely Naruto. And or Tokyo Ghoul Attack on Titan. Those are pretty good. Katrina said, how is your wife so damn pretty? I did hook, line, and sinker, one of the pretty ones, boys. Loki said, how does it feel to have kids trapped in your basement? Well, they're not strong enough to get out, so I guess I feel indifferent. Maybe once they put some muscle on and they're able to fight back, I might be scared. RJ, why did you join the Navy? And I'm the retard that ate an MRE at school. Yo, this dude in my live stream said, I was eating an MRE at school and something happened with the MRE. And I was like, why the fuck are you packing an MRE for school? Anyway, I didn't have a deeper calling to join the military. Me and my friends did it off of impulse for fun. I was a lifeguard at the time. Me and my buddy heard a Navy recruiting commercial. We went in and talked to a recruiter. I signed paperwork because I'm just that goddamn impressionable. That or he's just that goddamn good. Which is better, 68 Whiskey or Corpsman? Corpsman, and I'm not even being biased about that. Ask 68 Whiskeys, they'll tell you Corpsman. PP size, 1 inch, fully aroused. Charlie said, I'm a girl joining the Army, artillery. How do I not get left out by the boys? You not get left out by the boys by just being one of the boys. Walk in there, spit on the biggest dude's face and say, what are you gonna do about it, little bitch? Promise it's gonna work. Dark Senorita. Sinatra? I'm dyslexic. Favorite moment being in the Navy? Patong Beach in Thailand. Literally, your money will just get you blackout wasted drunk. You could pay for people to carry you around in a king's throne if you really wanted to. Having American money in Thailand is like a cheat code to being God. Do I play Animal Crossing? No, but my wife does. I try to play, but if you play on the same system, it puts you into the exact same world, and then she turned my cool little camping tent into some bullshit, so I had to quit. You did. You turned my little...
Babe, you
literally turned my fucking tent.
Is dig holes all over the island.
Maybe I'm planning something.
You're not.
I'm trying to...
You.
I'm planning on planting.
You.
I'm planning on planting. You never support me. What advice do you have for a sophomore wanting to enlist as FMF or GM? I would say FMF, Corpsman. Santa Donnie. Not a question, bro. Get banned. I'm just kidding. Wild said, no question, would just like to say hi. What's up, Wild? You guys know I'm a fucking nobody, right? Yo, I meet people, obviously not that much on the outside. I mean, a couple times Walmart, B-dubs, and a zoo, me and my wife are recognized. But on bases, it's more common because that's my demographic. And they're like, you're DwkVideos. And I'm like, I'm literally nothing special. They're like, can we take a picture with you? And it blows my mind. I'm like, dude, I am a piece of shit. I just roast TikTokers. If anything, I'm a cyberbully. The Andy said, how much do I love you all? I would choose my dog's life over all of yours, but I do enjoy your guys' company in the live streams and stuff. That's cool. How many times a day do you body slam Britt and Bruno? I think it depends on the day because I throw them both around. You and Nikki need to have a boxing match. You guys, that's not fair to Nikki. Nikki would last I'd give it
Nikki would die.
30 to 40 seconds. I love Nikki though. He's my bro. It's just Nikki's not a fighter. He didn't play those type of sports. He skateboarded and looks like he bottomed.
Nikki would die.
OnlyFans for feet, please. Bro, send me 10K. I'll send you foot pics. Am I mentally stable? Maybe. Alex, does the military actually support LGBTQ and the people? Yeah, LGBTQ is a big part of the military, man. Tons of my boys are gay. And aren't we all? What made you join and how did your family take it? What made you wake up and think Navy? Literally spur of the moment thing. If anything, if I had to pick between the branches, Navy has more travel. My family didn't really have an option because I'm 17 in high school. I mean, what are they gonna do? Stop me? I'm stronger than all of them. Any wrestling advice for the high school boys? Get down to a natural weight. If you are at like 14 and above body fat, I would get down to 14 just to wrestle at that weight. Because if you're above that and you're cutting unnecessary water weight, it's just gonna mess with your performance. Get down to a nice weight class and dominate. What do I recommend a new streamer should grow an audience? Consistency and interacting with your viewers. When I'm live streaming, people love it when I just answer all the questions, which I don't mind anyway because I find it fun. I don't get why streamers like ignore their stream. Please give me a silver bullet, no problem, Paul. Zavrok, when's that giveaway coming? At 80K, we're only like 2K away. I'll do a giveaway on something. Emma the Egghead, what's your favorite part about being in the military? Definitely the free travel. I've been to many countries for free. Actually, you get paid to be there, so I profited from traveling. How many Donnies does it take to screw in a light bulb? Shadow Clone Jutsu. Landon said, what's it like in the Navy? Dude, that is such a big ass variable. There are so many different jobs in the Navy, different like billets, so you can't really limit it down. Everyone's experience is different. Well, you don't have to come here at random, but if you ever hear, let me know. Y2 Roger said, doggy style or missionary? Bro, what the fuck, doggy? Addie said, how did you meet your wife? So we went to high school together, but we didn't talk in high school. I was the popular person. She was like the fucking nerd. So of course I want to talk to her. I didn't know you because you weren't at the parties.
Fucking known me.
Anyway, yeah, when I was coming back home from Camp Lejeune in North Carolina, she was actually going back to our hometown. We met up, did some quick hookups in the community park. No, I'm just kidding. On my dad's couch. And then we just kept... dating, and then we got married. How long do I plan on staying in the military? Maybe 20 years if I can launch my own business before that then. What's the hardest part about basic? I guess just the no communication to the outside world for sure. And how old is your dog? 3 years. Jason said, dumbest thing a Marine has done? Dude, the list is way too long. And some of them are inappropriate, so I can't really say the dumbest thing. Presto said, let your dog try an MRE? No, that will fuck his stomach up. Be bossum. If I have my GED but have 15 college credits, can I still enlist in the Navy as a tier 1? Bro, I don't even know what that means. That's definitely a recruiter question. Galvez Anthony, how do you get mapped? Can you get mapped twice or only once? I've been mapped twice. If you guys know what mapped is, it's when you get promoted on the spot for superior performance. I'm not stroking my own ego, but superior to everyone. Anyway, it's literally just a board process. So if you think of it like winning the Blue Jacket of the Quarter, Sailor of the Quarter, same sort of process. It's just a bigger time frame. Who's more of a boot, you or Nikki? Well, Nikki has more time in, but Nikki's never deployed, so Nikki, boot. Val said, were you actually good at art or did you just like art class? I never did shit with art. And Val, the whole reason we met in art class was because I failed Spanish twice and our high school refused to re-enroll me into Spanish. I didn't want to be re-enrolled in the first place. You know, they put me in parenting at first and then Spanish fail, parenting, and then art class. And literally it was just something to fill my time till I can leave high school. Yo girl loves Rob said, is it gay if it's with the boys? No, dude, it's never gay with the boys. It's the Lawson said, I'm security school. When you gonna bench me on video? Oh, outbench you. Bro, I haven't hit the bench in a while. I used to be able to hit 285 for 1 rep. And now I'm sure it's probably like 230. Like I have not benched in so long. Just Call Me Fire said, am I your dad? Nikki said, when will you collab with Nikki? Me and Nikki used to live next to each other. So we used to make videos all the time. Sierra said, favorite duty station? San Diego. Who would you save in a zombie apocalypse, Bruno or Brittany? Bruno. I5 Tactical said, favorite song to masturbate. You play music while doing that? Eduardo said, how old? I'm 24. I don't know why people think I have Benjamin Button's disease and they're like, you look 30 something. It's like, fuck you guys. I'm literally Gen Z. I am literally Gen Z. Where are you in One Piece? I'll never start it, it's too long. How is your dog so cute? He's literally the best dog alive. 20 years in the Navy? Maybe. When are we gonna get a Bubba takeover? I was actually planning on recording him and putting him on a military TikTok canine edition and having him react to it. What's the most annoying thing that Bruno does? He fucking cries, dude. He is the most like sentimentally attached to my hip dog there is, bro. If Brittany holds onto his leash and I walk 10 feet that way, he'll start yelping loud. Could you come to the Lackland Air Force Base next Saturday so we can meet up? That's a little bit of a drive for me. What is the story about when you were in the Navy that you haven't told us yet? There's quite a few that probably aren't appropriate for YouTube. Call sign intro. How big is your ego? As soon as we hit 80K subscribers, which looks like it's gonna be next month, it's gonna be fucking huge. Reed said, I'm stuck between doing reserves or active duty. Which do you recommend? Active duty, for sure, man, for sure. Vince said, we love you, Donnie, funny fuck. Thank you. Appreciate that. Bolette said, Robinhood investing related stuff. What do you want to know? I made a video on Robinhood, but you guys have been asking me to make more videos on investing because you guys know I've made passively like $30,000 within the last like 5 months passively. And that's like profit on top of my original investments. So everything's still growing in dividend funds. And yeah, I could make a investment video if you guys want to learn how to invest. Steve-O said, let me out of the basement. And such Eleanor, longtime supporter of the channel, said, why do you hate yourself? I constantly compare myself to the man I used to be, and I look in the mirror and see nothing but disgust. Like, comment, subscribe. Jake Paul knocked out Nate Robinson. That's hilarious.